As the summoning spell ended, Anna simultaneously noticed the circle of fading blue light surrounding them and a thunderous banging on wood to one side. The cacophony reverberating in a large, dark, enclosed space she could not make out. A sense of immediate danger filled the air. Her white robe caught the light and made her feel like a target, a feeling that worsened when an arrow struck nearby and bounced to her feet with a clatter. She thought it seemed poorly made for reasons she had no time to ponder. Words etched in blue fire faded from the gray stone beneath her boots. Around them stood the rest of the quest ring that had summoned them, chest-high pillars of stone also covered in fading glowing runes. Beyond them stood a red-robed wizard in his 20s, his long black hair disheveled, intense, wide eyes moving from one of them to the next. No one else seemed nearby except for whoever or whatever was violently pounding on doors somewhere beyond the wizard. Then Anna saw torchlight through a wide crack in a splintering door as intruders came closer to breaking it down. From the racket, several other doors were nearby and nearly breached. "Elorians!" said the wizard, stepping toward them. "What is happening?" Eric raised a throwing knife he'd yanked from his black leather, seeming as in command of what to do as ever. Anna trusted his judgment and martial arts skills more than the other two. If anyone could get them out of whatever was happening, Eric could. Hearing his matter-of-fact approach provided the first sense that they would get the chaos around them under control. "We are under attack!" the wizard replied, stopping his advance. "By what?" Anna asked, backing away. As the blue light faded, her eyes adjusted, and to see that a large, dilapidated hall of gray limestone stretched from left to right before them, scattered oak furniture casting shadows, torn but unfaded tapestries hanging askew from the walls. They appeared to be standing in an alcove set aside for the quest ring, with no exits from the big hall except those that had something bashing in the barred doors. As if noticing what she had, Eric asked a better question. "Is there a way out of here?" The wizard answered Anna instead. "Ogres! Goblins! They found me before I could summon you. I'm surprised I made it this far." "The exit?" Ryan demanded, sword in hand. Was he more willing to use it now? He had hesitated to fight so much on the last quest that Anna wasn't sure he could be trusted to help, but she saw only alarm and determination on his handsome face. An aggressive posture, instead of a cringing one, further reassured her. Maybe he had changed after all. The wizard who summoned them shook his head. Anna noticed he looked exhausted and beaten, his robe stained with mud. "You will have to kill them. I have spent my energy getting here and casting the spell to summon you." As he said it, he pitched forward to crack his head on one of the pillars, an arrow protruding from his back. Eric jumped forward faster than Anna and helped drag him inside the quest ring, which had now gone dark. "Anurarchy," said Matt, and the crystal atop his staff shone with light that surrounded them. "Still works," he said, sounded as relieved as Anna felt. Only now did she fully realize her fears that few of them would be capable of playing their unwanted roles again. Matt could cast some spells, but the most fearsome he did came from the staff. "Good," said Eric. "Ryan, stand in front. Your armor can shield us. Matt, can you do something to make them back off?" "Let me think," replied Matt. Ryan took up a position in front of them. The injured man looked up with painful eyes and clutched Eric's leather sleeve. "The quest! I must tell you why you're here." "In a minute." Anna knelt, wondering how to heal this man. She didn't know the gods of this world and said as much when Eric asked her to do it. How could she call on a god to send healing power through her into this man? "Wait," she said, looking at his hand, where a silver ring with 3 diamonds curled around one finger, indicating how many healing spells were still in it. "The Trinity ring." "Good call," said Eric. "Hold on. Gotta pull the arrow out or it won't do much good." He made an apologetic face at the injured wizard and then pulled the arrow from his chest amid a cry of pain, which mixed with the hoarse bellows of the attackers and a shattering of more wood. He spoke a word, and a soft glow spread from his hand over the man. Both the arrow wound and the gash on his head vanished. He sat up, looking grateful and relieved. Another arrow struck nearby,